Our colleagues from the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs warned that civilians are not safe anywhere in the Gaza Strip. Yesterday, the Israeli military once again ordered the evacuation of large areas within Gaza, citing rocket fire into Israel. OCHA's initial analysis indicates that the new orders cover about 3 square kilometers in North Gaza and Deir al-Balah governorates. Since then, strikes were reported in Al-Mawasi area, where people had been ordered to move and take shelter. UNRWA's Commissioner General, Philippe Lazzarini, has issued a statement saying that this is another reminder that there is no humanitarian zone, let alone a safe zone. He warned that every day without a ceasefire will bring more tragedy. OCHA reminds us that over 80% of the Gaza Strip is under unrevoked Israeli evacuation orders. In this situation, OCHA warns that the ability of humanitarian organizations to support people in need across Gaza is further diminishing. December saw some of the toughest restrictions on humanitarian movement ever recorded. This includes blocking access to border areas for collecting supplies and denying attempts to deliver goods and services or assess needs across Gaza. Overall, 39% of UN attempts to move aid workers anywhere in Gaza were denied by the Israeli authorities, while another 18% were disrupted, with another 18% disrupted on the ground or hindered. For the besieged areas in North Gaza Governorate, access has been denied for 88 consecutive days, that is since the 6th of October 2024. Turning to the West Bank, we have an assessment carried out by OCHA, the UN Relief and Works Agency, UNRWA, and humanitarian partners in the aftermath of the operation that Israeli forces carried out in Tulkarm and Nur Shams refugee camps last week, on the 24th and 25th of December. Our teams visited the area on Tuesday. They estimate that over 1,000 housing units and about 100 shops were damaged from explosions or bulldozing. Over 20 families comprising more than 90 people were displaced. Damage to infrastructure disrupted electricity, water, and sewage networks. In response, OCHA has mobilized humanitarian action by our partners, who are already trucking water to people. We also expect to install new water tanks, vacuum sewage, and distribute hygiene kits and emergency cash. In a statement we issued last night, the Secretary General strongly condemned the attack in New Orleans, where drivers struck a crowd gathered to celebrate the new year, reportedly killing at least 15 people and injuring over 30 others. He extends his condolences to the families and loved ones of those who lost their lives, and to the government and people of Louisiana and the United States. He also wishes a swift recovery to the persons injured. And last, we have an update from the Development Coordination Office. The Secretary General has appointed Jacob van Heerden of the Netherlands as the United Nations Resident Coordinator in Mongolia with the host government's approval. He started on the 1st of January 2025, which is yesterday. Mr. van Heerden has more than 30 years of experience in development, humanitarian work, and peace building. Most recently, he served as the first UN Resident Coordinator of the new UN Multi-Country Office in Micronesia, supporting Palau, the Federated States of Micronesia, the Marshall Islands, Nauru, and Kiribati.